Have you ever noticed how you can go through an entire day without being aware of the sun's warmth on your skin or the wind's gentle touch? Yet the moment something grabs your attention, everything else fades away. Our brains have an incredible ability to tune into what matters most, filtering out the rest. And this spotlight on consciousness is controlled by a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. So, what is the reticular activating system? The reticular activating system, also known as the RAS, is a network of neurons located in your brainstem, specifically within the reticular formation. It acts as a kind of filtering system for your brain because you are constantly bombarded with sensory information sounds, sights, smells, feelings, and even thoughts your brain cannot consciously process at all at once. The RAS decides what information is important enough to capture your conscious attention and what should stay in the background. You can think of it as your brain's spotlight operator, directing your focus where it matters most. What are the main functions of the RAS? The RAS has several important functions, including regulating arousal and wakefulness, filtering information, attention, and focus, as well as motivation and goal orientation. Let's break these down a bit. First, regulating arousal and wakefulness. The RAS plays a critical role in your sleep-wake cycles. When it's active, you are alert and awake. When it's less active, you become drowsy or fall asleep. Second, filtering information. The RAS filters out the massive amount of sensory data hitting your brain each second, deciding what's relevant and what can be ignored. Without this filter, you'd be overwhelmed with sensory overload. Third, attention and focus. The RAS helps you pay attention to things that align with your current goals, needs, or repeated patterns of thought. This means your beliefs, intentions, and focus heavily influence what the RAS allows into conscious awareness. Finally, motivation and goal orientation. By amplifying signals that match your goals, the RAS helps you notice opportunities and resources that move you toward what they've been thinking about. Now, let's look at some examples of the RAS in action. The new car effect. Imagine you decide you want to buy a red Tesla. Suddenly, it seems like you're seeing red Teslas everywhere on the road. They were always there, but your RAS is now tuned to notice them. Hearing your name in a crowd. At a noisy party, you might not hear every conversation, but if someone calls your name across the room, your RAS instantly alerts you. Waking up to a baby's cry. Parents often sleep through background noise, but if their baby makes the slightest sound, they wake up immediately. The RAS is trained to prioritize that signal. Studying or working. When you sit down to work, your RAS helps block out irrelevant background noises so you can concentrate. Manifestation and goal setting. When you set a clear intention, such as finding a new job, your RAS scans your environment for clues. In essence, the reticular activating system is your brain's way of managing a constant influx of information while keeping you oriented toward your goals. It's a dynamic spotlight that illuminates what's important, allowing you to navigate your world with intention and focus. Understanding how the RAS works can empower you to harness its abilities. Whether you're studying for an exam, striking up conversations, or simply trying to find your car in a crowded parking lot,